I guess you could call this a trial for Montez for a tryout, not a trial, a tryout for Montez Ford, as Montez Ford locks horns with the charismatic enigma Jeff Hardy in an Extreme Rules match. As we shift gears and not and maybe a little bit of focus, but also we have hit the reformatting day for the rankings, so the rankings can once again take precedent over everything else because, well, maybe not over everything else, but the rankings can get back in the swing of things because they're not on backlog anymore. It's not a matter of when the rankings will be live. It's now that the rankings are live, and we don't have to worry about them now. But the fact of the matter is, there's more to WWE 2K22 than just fixating on my ranking system. I mean, after seeing what Montez Ford was able to do in the Elimination Chamber, it is hard not to want to give him the opportunity to be featured as a single star, even though the tag team division could always use another tag team, especially one as dynamic as the Street Profits. But it is an Extreme Rules match, and that means that there's no holds barred, no countout, no disqualification, but the final pinfall must take place inside the squared circle and cannot take place on the floor or anywhere else, because it is not Falls Count Anywhere. I, for one, do not know the difference between Extreme Rules and No Holds Barred, but except in WWE 2K terms, because in WWE 2K terms, that means better shit's gonna be under the ring. The CWC gets their answer as we get some tables. I don't want the sledgehammer, I want the table. You made me miss the table. You piece of work, you. You piece of work, you made me miss the table. But you could think of this as maybe an attempt, sort of like I did with Liv Morgan, to put together a series with Montez Ford and give him a trial run, because also Montez Ford against Jeff Hardy seems like a good match in my opinion. Oh, if he would have dropped me the other way, he would have just planted me right through the table. I'm curious. What if Montez Ford does that move where you drop him to the outside? You know, you push him off the ropes and you drop him to the outside. What if he does that move? Jeff wants to go into the ring. Ow. I wonder if that's why my manager said he could hear me giggling last shift. I don't like the sledgehammer. I don't hate the sledgehammer, I just don't like it. Up and down goes Jeff Hardy with the rock bottom. Tez has him prepared, and he drops him. Jeff goes, but he doesn't land properly on the table. He doesn't land properly on the table, and the table collapses as Jeff just nicks the side of the table and does not, or maybe he fell over it. I don't really know, but either way, a crossbody to the outside, vaulting body press to the outside by Montez Ford takes down Jeff Hardy. And Tez brings the table into the ring and rams Hardy rib and chest first into the steel stairs. Tez is set up. He's got the ladder. He's got the table. He puts the table in the corner, props it up in the corner. What the hell has Montez Ford got planned here? I think he was gonna try and Irish whip Jeff Hardy into the table. I don't know why it's so difficult to remember the words. As a commentator, you gotta remember words. Tez gets sent to the outside by Jeff Hardy, and Jeff looks to be rearranging the hardware. Or it looked like Jeff was going to rearrange the hardware, but he changed his mind. Tez tried to reach in the ring and grab Hardy's foot to catch him off guard. But Jeff blocked him. But Tez catches him the second time with a neck breaker. Tez catches him the second time with a neck breaker. The last time Montez Ford was featured, I believe it was in a prominent way, outside of one of the news videos, was in the early stages of the Don't Hinder Jinder tour. And as far as Jeff Hardy was concerned, Jeff Hardy has never been featured in a channel video, to my knowledge, at least in a prominent or non-prominent fashion. So this is a first for the Charismatic Enigma, as well as a first for Montez Ford, as Tez sends Hardy into the table in the corner. And a running power bomb by Montez Ford takes down Jeff Hardy through the table as the table explodes. Tez goes back to the outside. Under the ring he goes. And Tez has a ladder. Montez Ford has a ladder. But he'd better remember who he's in the ring with, because he's in the ring with the master of the ladder match, Jeff freaking Hardy. But Montez Ford has another table. Tez has another table. Jeff looked for a baseball slide, but now Tez is running to the opposite side of the ring. Jeff moves, and he misses wildly with a clothesline, does Montez Ford. Tez is trying to batter Jeff back, but Jeff is fighting back. DDT pops Jeff on his head like a railroad spike. DDT pops Jeff on his head like a railroad spike. Double leg takedown, and now Tez is just going ham on him with mounted punches. Montez sends Jeff to the outside. Montez Ford catches Jeff with a lariat, almost beheads him with that big lariat. Sends Jeff face first into the barricade. He sends Jeff face first into the barricade. He tries for what looked to be like a running elbow smash, but he catches Jeff with a lariat. He misses a knife edge chop. Gets him the second time. Props Jeff up. Gourd Buster. Wait a second. Montez Ford was going to do something. He had Jeff right along the table. And Jeff sends him into the guard. Words. Jeff sends him into the steel stairs. I don't know what Montez Ford was going to do, but it involved that table. Tez. We are in the CWC, and the NXT fans are getting a treat tonight. With Jeff Hardy, who pulls out a baseball bat but gets taken down with a big elbow from Montez Ford. Tez. You see Jeff Hardy just clanged head first off the freaking barricade. My God. Flip, neck breaker by Tez on Hardy. Montez Ford brings him over to the table again. Tez brings him over to the table again. Wait a second. Montez he's gotta narrow it down. He's going to the top rope. He's going to the top rope. Big splash through the table. Big splash through the table to the outside. Montez Ford with a big splash through the table to the outside. And he sends Jeff Hardy into the ring. Montez Ford, my oh my. Jeff reverses him. Jeff gets hit with the enziguri. Jeff Hardy's got to recover. Somehow, someway, he's got to recover. Montez gets taken down. Jeff gets taken down with a dragon screw. Jeff gets taken down with a dragon screw. Montez Ford, big frog splash off the top rope. And Jeff Hardy is down for the count. Montez Ford wins his tryout. Montez Ford has momentum and, in my opinion, may have done what it took to get himself noticed. Because if you remember, Montez Ford is a former Intercontinental Champion, dropping that title to Jinder Mahal right at the outset of the Don't Hinder Jinder Tour. So Montez has tasted championship gold before. The only question is, what will it take for him to taste it again? With that being said, I will see you in the next video.